Hey guys, I am back again for another review, and this time it's going back to the past again. Going to 1994 when the Predator toy line kicked its way off. I think it was 1993, but whatever. But again, when the Aliens toy line was all the buzz, the Predator toy line came by right alongside. And of course, it spawned the whole Alien vs. Predator toy line alongside. And we got the Renegade Predator, which we're taking a look at. And this is the single carded release of the figure, and not the Alien vs. Predator 2-pack variant, which you all know is obviously different colors used and applicated into that figure. This one is more likely the purple equipment variant. Honestly, this figure is nice, and I've actually been wanting a Predator figure for quite a while, and I will be getting a few more because there is a project I'm definitely working on, and this figure is definitely one of the reasons why I'm working on that project. And I think you might have already known by the toy commercials compilation video that I posted days ago, but yeah, this is gonna be taking a closer look at the figure in detail and see how it looks. Take a look at that mask. The mask is basically the classic Predator mask like we all know and love, even though this one is the purple variation, not the brown one, but it's nice. It's really still nice, and it's basically got two pegs on the side where they connect to cover the Predator's ugly looking face. But yet again, that's how it is. It's also got a little detail on there, like a battle damage detail, like it got shot in the head. And then it's got a shoulder cannon over here, which was nicely detailed. And all of his equipment is basically encased in the same color as the mask, which is a very metallic purple, I guess. I mean, a metallic-ish looking purple. And all of his equipment got a lot of detail, including the sculpt of the character itself. It's got all this airbrushing detail as well, but mainly the white colors, or maybe I guess to say the yellowish white colors. The off-colored white is basically more airbrushed into alongside of his green paint job as well, which I guess the figure was entirely encased in the green plastic, while the purple and the white airbrush was implemented. And he's also got the black dots alongside with this other strip detail as well, and the chest, not wrinkles, but veins, muscles, basically every single bit of this figure looks incredible, right down to looking like the creature from the film. And by creature I mean the Yautja. I don't want to sound like a nerd, but even then that's the name, but we'll call it the Predator because that's what we all know it as. And it's got the 5 points of articulation, which is the swivel legs and arms, and the head swivels as well, turning in different directions as well. And we can just take off the mask and see what he looks like from under, which I'll try to be careful with, but I guess you already know the gist. And this is how it looks from here, and it's nicely detailed. Nice, ugly looking, or beautiful motherfucker, as I like to say. Yeah, I had to. I watched the fourth Predator film a lot of times before, so to get that quote right. But again, it's really nice, especially the eye paint, even though the tiny pupils are nowhere to be seen. But then again, this, like the detailing and airbrush, makes up for it. Also, the drag locks are well sculpted as well, and also nicely painted in as well. Basically, this is just a nice looking figure. I am pretty glad I picked this one up myself. Especially, again, that detailing on that face is awesome. It's also nice that the Predator mask got an imprint of his face on the mask from the inside, so that it can actually fit together rather than, you know, fall out. But I'm going to put the mask right back on because it looks even more nicer that way. It's just really cool seeing it with the mask. Now, the Renegade Predator came with 2 weapons, and this is the staff he comes with. This can also clip onto his back, as the peg hole from the back shows as well, which I'll probably put on there. And the, well, I guess you can say it, I don't even know what to call this weapon. I'm not too big on knowing that much about the lore. Really freaking cool looking design for the Predators to carry. And it fits on them pretty nicely on that other side. Like from here, it's a cool pose too. Now, to go for a size comparison, I am going to take 2 figures from the Funko or Super 7 reaction figure toy line, and it's probably the right setting for this one. So, one is going to be a figure that I previously reviewed back, I think, in 2017, and that is the Xenomorph, the big chap from the first Alien film. And as you can see, the Predator's obviously towering over this alien. The only alien that can match up to him is the alien figure that came with the Predator, the Renegade Predator from the Alien vs. Predator 2 pack. And you can see it's like really that small. It's not going to stand a chance. He's probably going to die against this Predator. And the second figure I'm going to bring up alongside, if I can move the camera a little bit on the other side, is none other than Arnold Schwarzenegger. Because, you know, he's never in the other movies. And yet again, as you can see from over here, you can see that his jacket and his boots are in a different color. Because, yes, I will be putting Dutch in my Predator film that will be coming up, but I gotta figure out how to actually implement him without wasting his character. But even then, yeah, from the time being, I'm just making that announcement and making that comparison. And this is obviously, I had this figure for a long time just because I had that Winchester shotgun I wanted to use. But even then, this is a nice figure. I could have wished I reviewed it, but even then I could have had more figures to do. But this figure's nice, by the way. I only picked it up just because of the shotgun, but now I picked it up to have an opportunity to have him star in my Predator film because it's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Also, not to mention, of course, Arnold Schwarzenegger is going to, you know, be towered over. I mean, if you have the Funko Super 7 Predator figure from that particular toy line, it'd probably be in the right scale, like with the Alien over here. But even then, I think I go with this scale for the Renegade Predator because it's huge, but it's really cool. So there you have it. That is the Renegade Predator, the single carded variation of the figure from the Predator toy line. It is awesome. Just definitely recommend buying this one if you can find it complete with the mask and everything, because it is kind of difficult to obtain it at a good price at times. But again, it's going to cost you a lot of money, I guess. Same with the Renegade Predator that came with the Alien in the Alien vs. Predator 2 pack, because, you know, these figures were in a short-lived toy line. And yeah, it's still a nice figure to even buy right now. And sorry, I'm sounding awkward right now. I had no other words to describe this figure. This is really awesome. I'm actually really excited to make this Predator film because Predator just becomes so dang awesome with me over the years. It's more and more enjoyable as time goes on. I just love these movies. So yeah, that's it for this review. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll be seeing you guys later.